What's up, guys? My name is Rachel. Today I'm going to be giving you an honest review of Wealth Builders Institute by Todd Rampe. Now, before I get into this review, I always just like to do an overview of what I've been doing for the past 5 years to make money, because a couple of years ago I was in a situation where I was at a job that I absolutely hated and I needed to get out of it, and I wish somebody had told me about this particular opportunity sooner. So when I interact with people like yourself who seem to be wanting to make money online or outside of their traditional options, I always like to just present this as an option to them. So what I've been doing for the past 5 years is building websites and then renting them out to business owners. A more concrete example of this is, let's say I build a website that says house cleaning in Austin, Texas, okay? So I do really generic branding on the front end, nothing too crazy, maybe just some stock images. And then I do really basic SEO on the back end. There's no coding required for this. I think SEO has kind of been blown out of proportion as far as difficulty goes the past couple of years, but it's truly very simple and I think anybody could do it. Within a couple of days of doing all of this, I should be ranking on the top sections of Google or a different search engine. And then from there, when I start getting phone calls and emails coming in from potential clients who want their house cleaned, I call up an actual local business owner and we negotiate a deal that says, they pay a flat monthly fee in order to have all of these leads funneled directly to their contact information. So the long way of saying it is that business owners are renting out the website, but in reality, they are paying a monthly flat rate for an undetermined amount of lead generation. And typically you do it this way because it can actually save them a little bit of money in the long run. Again, I've been doing this for the past 5 years. I've been making about $10,000 to $15,000 a month doing this. And the best part about it is that once I build a website and I get a client signed on, it is 100% passive after that. I've had clients on for literal years that I have not had to touch their website at all. I've occasionally had to update a payment method, things like that, but I've never had to go back and touch their websites. And so that's just, as you can see, that's why I always want to present this as an opportunity to you. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, you could check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, I will in fact get into the review. So Wealth Builders Institute is really just another day trading course. It's maybe slightly more complex than day trading. He has a whole system and operations that he teaches, and that's great. Obviously, having a system in place is cool, but at least 90% of people who trade options on a short-term basis lose money. I'm not saying that 90% fail. That's not a good statistic. And that's why for me, I cannot endorse day trading and putting money into learning how to build skills like this, simply because I think there is plenty of free resources on the internet that will teach you how to trade for long-term investing, which statistically you will be getting, I think it's about a 9% return. And that's a little bit conservative, versus you are only 10% likely to succeed when it comes to day trading and short-term options trading. So that's just my 2 cents on this matter. I wouldn't necessarily suggest getting into this. And it has nothing to do with the course instructor, and it really has everything to do with day trading and what he's teaching. I'm sure he's a great teacher. I'm sure that he has been successful doing this. I'm sure lots of students have, but the truth just is that most people are not. And not even just 60% most people, 90. And that's I would say that's the lower end of a statistic that I've seen. Maybe closer to 95, maybe up at 99, just don't make money. They either break even or they lose money. So those are my thoughts on this. If you're interested in doing something that's a little bit more reliable and 100% passive, you can check out the link in the description box below. I wish you guys the best of luck on your money making journey, and I will see you in the next video.